Hey, hello, welcome back to channel. In this video we're going to see few differences between weather and climate. So in most of the cases people tend to use these terms like alternatively, like in place of climate we'll be using the term weather, and in place of weather we will be using the term climate. So let us try to understand that what exactly is weather and climate, such that you're not going to use the term wrongly. Okay, so the first difference between weather and climate. So weather is something which deals with the daily condition of the atmosphere at a particular place. So day to day, like what are the different changes happening in a particular place, that is called as weather. Okay, and when it comes to climate, it is the average weather condition of a place over a long period of time. Okay, so depending on the place, okay, the average weather condition of that place over a long period of time we'll be calling it as climate. Maybe when we are taking the example, you'll be able to understand clearly. And in case of weather, it may change many times during a day. So for example, morning it can be hot, again evening it can be cold, and night again it can be cold. Okay, so this is the daily changes and the daily condition of a particular place. Okay, that is called as weather. And here when it comes to climate, it changes after a long period of time. Okay, so climate of a particular region may change only after a long period of time, depending on the different factors that affect the climate. Okay, the factors can be latitude, it can be altitude, it can be humidity. So there are different factors which affects climate. So depending on the changes happening, the climate of a particular region also will differ. Okay, now let us take the example of climate. So for example, if you take Shimla is a place where you can experience cold winters and pleasant summers. So this is a kind of constant condition over there. Okay, so that is why we are calling that the climate of Shimla is always having cold winters and at the same time pleasant summers. Okay, for example, if you take Rajasthan, so if you take Rajasthan, very less amount of rainfall. Okay, and like the mornings will be, the daytime will be very hot. Okay, so that is the climate of that particular region. But when it comes to weather, it's not like that. It is changing in a particular day itself. It is completely changing. Morning it is in one way, and in evening it is completely different, and in afternoon it can be different. Okay, so the day-to-day condition we are calling it as weather, and the overall constant or average weather condition of a place is called as climate. And weather affects the daily life of a people. Okay, climate affects the food habits, housing, occupation and lifestyle of the people of a place itself. So when you take the example of Shimla itself, like it is cold winters, so according to the climate the people will be changing their food habits, and they'll be having their housing, their dresses. So completely according to the climate they will be following a particular lifestyle. Okay, so this is the differences between weather and climate, and I hope you are clear with this. And hereafter when you're using the term weather, so make sure that you're using in a correct manner. Okay, so when you need to use the term weather and when you need to use the term climate. Okay, so at last, thank you all, happy learning.